This video covers the G flat major scale. So G flat is another one of these scales that has all 5 black keys in it. All you gotta do is remember the 2 white keys, F and C flat. So C flat is the same thing as a B, and students always ask me, why don't they just write a B instead? Is because if you look at the scale written out, you're gonna see that you already have a B flat. So you can't write a B because scales have to be stepwise. So this is where we get C flats, F flats, double sharps, double flat. It all has to do with how we build chords and scales. So that stuff is like another video, don't worry about it. All you gotta know is that C flat and B are the same thing, and that's one of the 2 white keys in this scale. So take a look at where they are positioned, right? That C flat is at the top of your group of 3, and the leading tone of the scale, F, is actually at the bottom of the group of 3. And then you got the 2, the D flat and the E flat, 2 other black keys right there. So take a look, make sure that you get a good representation of the visual in your mind, and when you feel like you got it, move on. So let's do our right hand groups first. We're gonna move that second finger to G flat. So that means our thumb is anchored over F, that second finger's over G flat, third finger over A flat, and fourth finger over B flat. So this is our group of 4. We're gonna press that down. Now, our thumb is gonna move into our group of 3 on C flat. Remember, that's the same thing as B. So thumb is over C flat, second finger over D flat, and third finger over E flat. We're gonna press that down. Now, let's move back to our group of 4. So watch that thumb anchored over F. Top note is gonna be that B flat with our fourth finger. Press it down. We're gonna move one more time up to our group of 3. That thumb's over B flat. And then we're gonna move it down. Our thumb on F, fourth finger anchored over B flat, group of 4. So let's move our right hand to our group of 4. So our thumb is over F, and then it's anchored by our fourth finger over B flat. I'm gonna play that group of 4. Now let's move our thumb to C flat for our group of 3. We're gonna move our thumb to F for our group of 4, thumb to C flat for our group of 3, and then thumb to F for our group of 4. Now we're gonna move on back down. So third finger goes to D flat, thumb is over C flat for the group of 3, fourth finger over B flat for our group of 4, third finger over E flat for our group of 3, and fourth finger over B flat for our last group of 4. Now for the left hand. So our group of 4 starts on the root of the scale. So we're going to put our fourth finger over G flat, third finger over A flat, second finger over B flat, and our thumb holds the position in place with the C flat right there. So press down that group of 4. Now we're going to move to our group of 3. So third finger on D flat, second finger on E flat, and thumb over F. So here's our group of 3. Now let's watch our thumb move back down to our group of 4. Thumb is over C flat, press down group of 4. Now our third finger is going to move back to our group of 3 on D flat, and then that thumb moves back down to your group of 4 anchored over C flat. So we're going to start with that group of 4 with our fourth finger over G flat. Now we're going to move into our group of 3 with the third finger over D flat. Same group of 4 going up. Fourth finger over G flat, group of 3 going up, third finger over D flat, and you can cross over with whatever finger you like at the top of the scale. 2, 3, 4, doesn't really matter because you're going right back down. So thumb is going to be on F for our group of 3. Now we're going to move our thumb down to C flat for our group of 4. Thumb goes down to F for our group of 3, and last group of 4, thumb goes down to C flat. Before you try hands together, make sure you are seeing the relationship between the hands. So actually, just like in D flat major, B major, your thumbs are going to be meeting on the white keys in the middle of the scale. So remember, those two white keys are F and C flat. So when you're playing your scale going up, if your thumbs aren't linking together on those C flats and F, it's fine. Just, go back to hands separate, double check your groups. Use where the black keys are and the white keys are to really help you understand which finger to cross over or cross under. All you gotta do is count how many notes until the next white key, and you'll be able to see which group of 3 or 4 goes next. So before you try it with the metronome, take your time, go slow. When you start seeing those thumbs linking up, and if the scale becomes more fluid, you're ready to add that metronome. That is a wrap on the G flat major scale. As always, I really hope you guys like the content. If you do appreciate it, check out the link to the shop below. Make sure you give it a like, a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that helps make it easier to keep the channel going and keep people learning. So keep practicing. I know you can do it. Trust me, if I can do it, you can definitely do it. Just keep practicing. Don't forget, stay powerful, y'all.